Let's continue the game. I'm trapped in a trunk. Call number. Oh, this is the recent farmer. Let's call his number.
Hello. Copernicus? Is that you? Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam, swinging by your toes over a tiger cage? Kidnapped? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. Then again, you do have a way of making enemies. Who'd you piss off this time? I sincerely doubt that. The fact that I'm hearing your voice now suggests otherwise. Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong. You need to learn the spell first, before you can go up against him. Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you. Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus? Have you opened it yet?
I haven't found the key.
Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus. Inside, you'll find out who you really are.
Right now?
Lucky for you, I've got my Farmer's Almanac here. Let's have a look. Hang on. See, cabbage, caraway, carrot, car trunk. First thing you should do is reach around for the latch. Sounds kind of obvious.
Nope.
Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them? It's a little gizmo with some wires.
Oh, here.
Okay. Yank on the wires and try to pull the lights into the trunk with you.
Okay, pull.
Got them?
Yes.
What color are the lights?
Red.
We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward.
How do you do this?
Gotta run now. Good luck to you, kid.
You turn the screen. Oh no. Okay. How do you do this? Nope, it's red. Let's do this one at a time. There we go. Positive goes with 0. Oh. Negative pink won't go with the positive. How do you do this? I didn't know what I... Okay, where are we now?
ما أدري شو تسوي بسيارتي، بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان
What?
راح تسح بعدين.
I can't understand.
English. آسف، ما أدري هاي مو صدق، بس أنا أشعر به. كاني من صدق حجة سعر. كل شيء هنا إلها دلالة رمزية، السترن، الجير والأرقام على الدشبورد. حس حدا لو أحد إيدي من السترن، السيارة من كيف تمشي عدل؟ إيه معود على كيفك. أريد أوقف.
Come on. Gosh, I've been kidnapped by a crazy person. Oh, how do you do this? Translate the driver's speech. What's this? Channel knobs.
I'm sitting here, my gaze is drifting over the horizon.
Okay.
And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere.
That's English now. How do you get... Oops, sorry.
And the tyrants race over the Toso Jamilos, then body seki you. He oído que el cielo está tan bajo que no puedes bajar derecho.
There we go.
You
speak English now?
English? No,
That
sorry.
was cool.
I could of course back in the real world, but it doesn't seem to have come with me into this place. To me, this sounds like Arabic. I guess it depends on one's perspective. Anyway, as long as you're not going to start shouting at me again, it's an improvement.
Okay. Did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I don't think my singing is that bad. How would I know? It's not even my car.
What? Why are you driving it then?
No idea. I find myself behind the wheel here night after night. And the trunk, that's my dream too. You don't want to know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep. Why should I know? What makes you think you can turn up out of thin air and interrogate me? Who are you anyway?
He's not answering.
I'm not sure actually. But here,
What?
it's funny. On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir.
Why is that funny?
Never heard of Ibn
I don't
al-Shatir?
trust this guy.
A famous astronomer.
What?
I guess you don't learn
So
about
I'm
him in
his-
your schools.
I'm
One of
probably
the
his
forefathers of
counterpart.
astronomy. In many ways a predecessor to...
Copernicus?
Yes, that's right. Copernicus, Al-Shatir. Two iconoclasts from different lands who challenged the belief that the sun revolves around the earth. Two dreamers who had the conviction that their unique consciousness is not the only thing in the center of the universe. Maybe you're not just part of my story, like I'm
Maybe.
not part of yours.
Maybe
You were trapped in
each
the trunk,
other's guard.
where I've been many times. It's like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered into yours. How should I know? Somehow the streams have crossed. Disturbance in space-time continuum.
He too is in on a journey like us. And We become each other's guard. There we go. Let's see what we can do. Usually there's something here. Okay, inspect. Wake up. We're in a dream. The question is, are we in our dream or his? The locked box, the photo, we've seen this before. Nothing can be. Okay. Nothing to see here. Let's go back to the... Okay.
Me? Yes, safety. A place far away from wars, from bombings, from the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the dust settles. On the news, you hear only about armies and religious madmen, but it's the gangsters that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me.
What kind of gangsters?
The El Mahdi army. They called themselves an army anyway. They were looking for my brother-in-law because he worked as a translator for the US military. Neighbors warned us we should move, and so we did, twice.
Did they find your brother-in-law?
Luckily, no. He was safe with the army, beyond their reach. A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal, and that's when they came back and picked me up.
And they?
2 days later, when I woke up in a Baghdad hospital, I found out that they dumped me off there and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident. Yes.
Oh, it's getting
After
dark.
that, I couldn't stay.
Something's gonna happen, I can feel it. Tell me about your escape.
The women in my family, my mother, my sisters, they were the only ones who knew.
Why not the men?
I was very close to the women in my family. They were the ones who were around all the times while I was recovering. The men, my father, my brothers, always working, always out of the house. I got on a plane to Istanbul, where my cousin lived. He took me to Izmir, where the smugglers are. They're easy to find. I bought a space on a vessel, headed to Mytilene, Greece, the closest harbor in Europe. No, they had a
It's
system
getting
that would
dark.
pay your money to a
How come
broker,
there's two
and he'd give you a
spots of
token.
light?
Once you go to the other side, you show the token. Only then does the broker pay the smuggler. We couldn't leave for 5 days. Too many Greek army ships in the sea. Every morning, getting up at 3:30 to make a go of
3:30. I
it.
think that's a clue.
By the 5th day, I was so tired of waiting that I wasn't even scared to get on board any longer. Finally, impatience had overtaken fear.
Tell me what happened. Next.
We did not make it to Europe. A boat pulls up next to us. People are trying to understand what's going on, but the men on the ship only speak Greek. At first, people are worried that it's pirates. They take everything from the passengers. Sometimes take the passengers themselves.
Now it's light again.
Sometimes just ram the boat
What the hell was that?
and laugh as it sinks. But no, these are police, it turns out. They take us back to Turkey, where I'm waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Of course, I did not remember all this in my dreams at first. These were things I remembered from clues I found along the highway.
Just like me.
I've dreamed this highway, this car before, many times.
What happens in this dream of yours?
Always a long drive, always danger. Sometimes I'm smuggled in the trunk, sometimes I'm driving. Always checkpoints, inspections.
Okay, so the
Betrayal.
smuggling wasn't actually a
Always from
kidnapping.
someone who pretends to be my friend.
I'm not the traitor, I promise.
I'm not worried about you.
What?
You seem too confused to hurt anyone. What is your dream about?
Okay, so being in the trunk is not a kidnapping. It's more of a human smuggling, I guess. I'm not sure, maybe just relationship troubles.
A breakup? That's it?
No, maybe a kidnapping.
Ah, that's more like it.
Yes.
Who has been kidnapped?
My girlfriend.
Who's this
I
person
think.
that's been taken away from you? Do you have a photo? Who knows? Maybe I've seen her somewhere
The
along
girl
this
was
highway.
really kidnapped, but we were smuggled into this place, into his dream. Yes, there's a photo in my backpack. Here we go. Show to the driver.
I know her. The same woman, but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few miles back.
No, that's a lead. Oh, that's a decoy.
A decoy?
Yeah.
What kind of game are you playing here? I pulled in there because I was worried about engine trouble.
Now it's dark again.
Yes, that's right. There was a scene
Oh.
there at the gas station. She was being questioned by two men.
The waitress.
She seemed to be explaining herself, pointing at the empty passenger
Is it
seat
the
in her car.
waitress?
They didn't really seem interested in her, though. They were more interested in the empty car seat. One man was wearing an orange vest.
Okay,
He
that's
seemed
the
to
bad
be
guy.
in charge. Another shorter guy next to him. Mean looking, like a shrew.
Orange vest. Who saved me then?
Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your
I told
neck.
you. I told you we got smuggled in this dream. The main guy, did you happen to notice if he... You already know the main guy is that guy.
I just heard one strange thing they said. That they were looking for a guy with 8 fingers.
What?
They were going to find him.
The...
Something like that. 8 fingers. 8 digits maybe.
That's a phone number.
Uh-huh.
They're looking for
And
Bern?
you wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box with you,
I do.
would you? That was the other thing they mentioned. They have the key,
Whoa,
but don't want the
tumbleweeds.
box opened.
Did you see which direction
No,
they headed in?
I didn't get a look.
Lord.
Say, have you noticed how many tumbleweeds there are suddenly?
There are 3.
I don't know, but the weather
Oh,
also
no,
seems
no,
to
there's-
be turning suddenly. Turn on the
It-
radio and see if you can find
Okay.
a weather report. My
Oh,
God! Get that
no.
thing off the window! Get it off! Get it off!
Close the window! Help!
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies.
I can't stop it.
To a daily hour.
Sunny skies. Sunny skies.
Highway for us.
There.
Dr. Zest presents Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's favorite raisin cola, welcomes you to a daily hour of suspense and mystery. Dr. Zest.
Sunny
Where's...
skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't... Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10%... Sunny skies today, and we could hardly... Sunny skies today.
What's the
Sunny
correct
skies.
channel?
With baffling riddles and maddening hints that will leave you scanning the highway for answers and question. Dr. Zest. And maddening.
Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day.
Oh,
Suddenly,
okay.
it's sunny.
The volume is also important.
It's not working. They're stuck to the car. We need some other kind of weather to get clear of them.
The bus is clean and white among the other 50 or so which are parked here at the city's main terminal, which is more like an auto. The bus is clean and white among the other 50 or so which are parked here at the city's main terminal, which is more like an auto graveyard. 20 meters away is an old reptilian bus, shedding a green skin, rusty scale.
Level 3 thunderstorm.
There we go,
60
storm.
mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees. Level 3 thunderstorm. Level 3 thunderstorm. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size.
Looks like tornado conditions now.
There we go.
Look, the tornado. It's starting to pull the tumbleweeds off the car, but it's not strong enough.
There's no more channels.
Warning, tornado 20 feet from car. Tornado warning, tornado 60 feet from car.
Oh no, what do we do?
Tornado warning. Warning, tornado 40 feet from tornado.
No.
It worked. Oh, good riddance.
What did I do? I didn't know. Maybe we should have just waited.
Look, that was very strange. Even for this place.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
It
seemed
gave us
they
a
were
scare
spying,
though.
searching for something. Did you notice? What do you know about these guys? The ones who are after you?
I have the business
Oh.
card.
Let's see. Balkan tours?
Do you know?
Not directly, no. But I've heard about them. From a guy in Istanbul I met. He had made it through to Europe, but then had come back to get his family. But that's another story. He had come across those Balkan tours on his way back from Serbia. He warned everyone about them who would listen. Apparently, they had a charitable program to help refugees, promising to help them. But no one who accepted their help was ever seen from again. People just disappeared. And it wasn't just people in the refugee community either. Tourists too. There were strange stories.
Whoa.
I only heard bits and pieces. Nothing very clear. Mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. People losing their minds and never coming back. Yes, people who were heading from Turkey into Croatia and Serbia were being warned about it. Watch out for mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. Rooms full of ice. Well, my friend, I think right now the best thing you can do is run for safety. They probably have a good beat on your location, assuming the tumbleweeds were on their payroll. Make no mistake, these guys are dangerous. Well, we've all been in a dream. We've wanted to wake up from, but couldn't, right?
Yes?
Let's just say there are people who thrive on that fear and have ways of keeping you from waking up.
Oh shoot.
Exactly. What did you do to these guys anyway? Why you?
I don't know.
Right. Where did you get the box? They must be worried about what's inside. Worried it will expose them.
What's in
all
the
the things they've
box?
done. To her and to all the other people they've hurt.
What's in the box? So what's the plan? Where are we going?
I wish I knew. Even if I make it to my destination,
Oh,
I'm still not home. That's what it means to be an exile. My niece, Nadia, used to ask me that question all the time. Where are you going, uncle? She was the only young person who knew I was leaving. Imagine, she knew when my father didn't. I was always mad at my sister for telling her. She would ask me that when I was putting her to bed. The only thing you can tell when a person that young asks you a question like that at bedtime. I told her the truth. Not the truth, but the truth wrapped in the blanket of a story. There's a place where the river Tigris runs through Baghdad. A place called the Two-Story Bridge. When I was a kid, I would go fishing there and look out at the water and wonder where it all led. As a child, I was told that the farthest place on the earth from Baghdad is a place called Fiji. I would train my eyes on the horizon and imagine that all the water led there, to the point where the sky met the earth. To my child's mind, Fiji was the place where the sky touches the earth. These people of Fiji, they must be very tolerant people, to live in such a place where one has to stoop over at all times and can never stand up straight. Eventually, they resolved to leave and find a new home, where the sky was farther from the earth, where the pandanus tree can grow high enough to be woven. So, they left this land right under the sky, leaving behind those people so old and bent that they no longer cared to stand up straight. The other Fijians gradually moved away from the edge of the world, and the sky got a little higher, and then they found a marvelous place. It was fertile and lush, with excellent weather, an orange tree for every backyard. But there was one problem: earthquakes. Terrible earthquakes, as frequent as rains during the springtime in this country. All because the sky was still close to the earth. When there's thunder, it echoes off the roof of the sky and causes the ground to break.
You have to go fight
But
it.
the Fijians adjusted. They built their entire civilization out of rubber.
What?
Rubber houses with rubber beds that would sway during the quakes, with rubber restraints that would hold the sleeping Fijians tight while they dreamed. But Nadia didn't want a bedtime story about that. She wanted a story about good and evil, the kind of story children like. So I changed it for her to be about a Fijian princess called Nadia, who finds the source of all the earthquakes. Yes, but it's a child's bedtime story. You can change the details as you go along. So, Nadia finds a dragon hiding under the earth. A dragon with a splinter in its toe, whose terrible roaring causes the earth to break. Nadia slays the dragon and saves the people by uttering a magic spell. Gonothi Seauton.
Oh no.
Gonothi
What's
Seauton.
happening?
It's actually Greek.
Okay.
Rolls right off the tongue. No?
Bunoti Seyoton.
Okay. That was interesting. Can you say that again?
Bunoti Seyoton.
Or the mirror eyes closed. Seems like it. And look, that's not the spell's only power. The
Ooh.
card. There's a phone number on it now.
Oh yeah, 74 was the last two digits.
Do you know what this means?
We
I
can
think
call.
you're ready to make a certain phone call.
Should we do it?
Ready to put your spell to use?
Should we do it? I'm not sure about this.
What makes you say that? The spell wants you to do this. Why else would it have given you their
Should we
phone
do
number?
it?
I believe there must be a reason our dreams were brought together. Something I was meant to share with you. The spell is the answer. Their power is in all-seeing eyes, and now you have the answer.
Okay then.
Do they actually
I'm a
know
coward.
what you look like? Have they ever seen you? See? There you go. Plus,
Okay then.
they never
we do
expect this. You have the advantage of surprise.
have
Can you remember the
convinced
spell?
me. Yeah.
Good. Do you have a phone? Even better. So,
Oh.
here's the plan. You call them and tell them you want to sign up for a tour.
Okay. What kind of tour?
Doesn't matter. A tour of the Badlands, whatever. Just
Badlands.
something to get close enough to them, to
Okay.
find out what's going on. Here's the thing. If they act like they're taking you on a tour, everything is good. But if they've figured you out, they'll try to distract you while they kidnap you. take it from me. They tell you someone you care about is in danger, but don't believe it. If everything's fine, then everything's fine. But if someone you know is in danger, it's a trap. Get out of there. Are you ready?
Okay.
Dial the number.
Go. No. What's happening? Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. What can I help you with?
The Badlands.
That's a big park. You near the Argus gas station on Route 90?
What?
It's the only area near the Badlands that gets decent cell reception. Alright, I'll pick you up in an hour.
Gas stations again? No. I wanna.
You don't have a car, do you? Just guess from your voice. So, see you in an hour. Don't worry about that. I'll be waiting for you once you land.
Okay, what
So,
next?
it worked then?
I don't know. Oh no!
Isn't that how these things normally work in the stories of this country?
What do you mean?
Other characters shows up, imparts some hard-earned wisdom, then conveniently fades away. It's a few minutes before 3:30 in Istanbul. There's another raft waiting. Another try. Don't worry, my friend. You have allies all along this road, even in the cars of enemies. I've left something for you.
He's gone.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.